forever. But we don't have a lot of information. So we just have to be careful and make sure people know what they're getting into. But if your cats are vaccinated and healthy, it shouldn't be a huge risk. But I don't think I can say that it's no risk. So most cats, I would say almost all cats have been exposed to either herpes virus or Kalichi virus or both, which are the two most common cat cold viruses, at least around here. So it's not unusual. We just do a lot more testing, so we know more about it. But I would say any kitten or cat that you adopt from a shelter will have been exposed to these viruses and may be bringing something home to you. And even at breeders, so it's not super unusual. It's just that we do more testing, and we probably disclose a little bit more. But in his case, anyway, blah blah blah. Boring. Hello. Yeah, no, Marilix is going to be indoor only. They must not be allowed outside because they will disappear. Especially Neelix, you would never see her again, and probably Maribel too. And what happens if you try to rehome a formerly feral cat, so like sometimes people will do TNR, and if they can't return the cat to the place where they took them, like if it's not safe to return the cat there, they will rehome them. We have to go through like a 4-week long process of adjustment, getting the cats ready, getting them accustomed to the new home. And during that time, you have to keep them enclosed, because otherwise they will try to return to their original territory, and obviously most of them will never survive the trip. So you do have to be really careful about rehoming them or letting them outside if you're adopting them. Yeah, and I know in the UK people definitely let their cats out, and there are different cultural beliefs about that. Here in this area, we have so many predators and cars and things like that. It's very dangerous for a cat to be outside. But and we've seen so many come in that have been like attacked by predators or hit by cars that we don't that we don't. Thank you, Beth. I will definitely keep that in mind for sure. Thank you. That's very generous of you. Yes. So anyway, I guess it's a cultural thing, and it's a call that you have to make based on how safe it is where you live. But if you have a catio or a safe access to the outdoors, that's ideal. But here I would be terrified to let my cats outside because it's not safe. And they don't miss it. They love to look out the window, but they don't miss being outside. Belfie, where are you going? Why is everybody... I'm so boring. No kittens want to hang out with me. Oh, now maybe they do. This one does. That's nice. Thank you. So, anywho, yeah. So we do want indoor only cats or safe outdoor space. Where did that happen to you? You got stuck. I know that's right. When Bunny got out and all of you guys saw her prance by the window, and I was 20 minutes away at the feeding station. Luckily, they came back inside. We have never had any cats crying to go outside. Like if you like Inara, Tiger Buffy, Sloaney, Mr. T and Piney, zero of them have been like trying to get outside. Neelix and Maribel haven't, but they're not like trying to get out the door or like at the window trying to get out. I know that some cats would, that like if they had lived outside their whole lives, I'm sure that there are some cats that would want to be outside and that you wouldn't want to bring inside, but all the ones that we've brought in so far have been super happy inside and have not wanted to go back out. Oh, you want a picture of when I'm cleaning their ears? I definitely actually wanted to take a picture of the ringworm kittens from last week when we were doing their intake and bathing. Had some of the worst ear gunk that I've ever seen. Just like Nikki from the holiday kittens was terrible, but I will try to take pictures. I couldn't have my phone out because I don't want to. I was being super careful not to contaminate anything because of these guys. I didn't want to bring anything home here, but that was some serious gunk. So I will try next time we have gunky ears. So, anywho, it is time for Sky Meds. I'm going to start getting her meds ready. And next to go home is Sky on Thursday, if everything goes well. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get Farrah's bandage changed. And, her splint changed, and I feel like there was something else that I don't remember. And then Tuesday, Bray and Fraser go for their stays, and Wednesday, Kohler and Justin. So, they're going for neuters, not spays. Yes, the place where the ringworm kittens came from is where Jingles also came from. Jingle. So, and then they have a long. Oh yes, if you're adopting kittens that were found on a logging road, what questions should you be asking the people? I would ask if they may not know anything if they just found them. I would ask like if they've done any deworming, flea treat, like what treatments they've done, if any. I'm assuming if it's just people who found them, I don't know if they would have spayed or neutered, or if they would know anything about who the parents are. Just whatever information you can get. You probably wouldn't be able to get very much information. And then if you know how old they are, they probably aren't going to know that stuff if they just found them somewhere. So you'll probably have to start from zero and get them. You'll want to do lots of deworming and treat for fleas and ear mites, spay, neuter. If their eyes have completely changed color, they're probably 8 weeks or older. If they're still changing, they're probably between 6 and 8 weeks old, but that's excellent of you to do. So, all right, I'm going to start doing Sky Meds. And so, I will maybe leave the camera. Not sure where there will be kittens. They're zooming around here for now. But I'm going to put them back in their room at some point.